is down right now. My real hair gets almost to my asshole. So now I dare anybody. Actually, let's do a dare. No, let's do a contest and give it and do a giveaway. A giveaway to children or whatever, a dope charity. Here's the thing, what's interesting. Everyone that I've ever seen like speak and say that about me, I know to be true about them. So but that's why I said, Joe, it's so much that I understand why people are confused, and you simply cannot come. Oh, but let me just make sure I say this: I have never in my life done cocaine. I swear to Jesus Christ and the saints, right? I've never in my life done cocaine ever. I put that on my son's life. So and by the way, I did a test. I could do a test every single day. Let's get three other people who have accused me of that, and let's do all take the test for coke at the same day. Let's do it. Let's do it. But here's the thing: it doesn't matter. I'm that bitch. So if I did coke, I would say, yeah, I do coke. Who the fuck gonna check me, right? Because I don't care. What do y'all don't be getting? But but so to answer that, the reason why they keep using the words like certain words like rant, those are buzzwords. Those are words that you give to when you if you buy a bulk of bots, for instance, right? You can pay them to keep saying certain things to get them in the atmosphere. Now, let me ask you this. And to the person that said they knew me back in the day around with Stack, ask that person or anybody that's known me, especially during, but at those times, I hadn't even smoked weed yet during that time. So even right now, I've never in my life done cocaine simply because I'm scared to sniff any drug. Okay? But who gives a fuck? You know how many people in this industry really are sniffing cocaine? That that just happens to not be my drug of choice because I just don't think I could look at something and sniff it like powder. It just seems very scary. I don't know. But that is being put out there on purpose because the person that used to work with me, that's why I say it's very layered. They know I don't do that. So they know, say that, that'll be a trigger. That'll make her go and defend herself. Then we can continue painting a narrative of crazy, rant, drug. You understand? So, Joe, that's why I said it goes deeper. And to anybody that does coke, I don't look down on you. That's y'all fucking business. You know what I'm saying? I rap about the shit, that I do. I don't give a fuck. All these rappers out here rapping about shit. They like, you know what I'm saying? Wayne was rapping about lean and that also has never been my drug of choice. And when he was rapping about lean, I remember when people was in some interview telling Wayne what to do, whatever, and he gave his like a couple classic Wayne responses to it, and it was hilarious. But he basically was like, yeah, I do it. I do this, I do that. I'm sipping my lean. Who gonna tell me? But that's not something I do. Now, if you want to ask me if what has been my drug of choice, you're welcome to. But that's what I said. But that's what I'm saying. But no, here's the thing. Here's what I want y'all to do. I dare you. I dare you get the top three people who've ever accused me of that. And when I tell you any day, anytime. And in fact, on record, when they did it before, and I started suing this one lady. I did a test, so it's there. So it's not. So it's there from that date. That was a while ago. I did a test which detects clearly if you, especially if your hair is super long as mine, if you've ever done cocaine or if you've done cocaine recently. What you understand? So I did a test, a hair follicle test. It's dated.
Girl beef is so stressful. Oh my
No.
God.
No, this wasn't recently, Joe. This was the last time when I sued that lady.
Joe,
You
you
heard me? It was
Yes.
when I sued the lady. This was a long time ago. But what I'm saying is, I dare name just bring the three top people with the biggest platforms that's ever accused me of that, and I dare you. I dare you to ask them to get a cocaine test. Let's all do it. Let's all do it the same day, the same time. Let's go. But who cares about that? You understand how dumb that is? But I'm willing to do it. And I gave my word. Everybody heard it here. I gave my word. And
Well,
let's donate
Nikki, we
money to
love
a
you.
charity. Let's donate money to a charitable cause. Let's do it. But the point is, the reason why. Oh no, and to this person, Queen's Flip. So if you knew me when Stack was alive and all that, did you ever hear anything like that about me in my where I lived my whole life?
no, no. I never heard that you did drugs. I didn't see you doing drugs. We was in Miller Studio, and like I never seen you was around. I mean, where we was all inside. You never did none of that. You never touched none of that. No, you never did
Ask
nothing.
Webb. Oh, Joe, you could ask Webb. I forgot. You know Webb know every the fuck.
You never listen, but I think that what they think is because of the characters they want to say
So
you
then what
do
was happening when
drugs.
I was saying, bro?